you have legal questions. Amy the attorney has the answers. Welcome to today's show. And here's Amy.
Okay, is there a sort of a checklist if somebody is injured in a car accident? If you could give them a checklist of, say, 5 things, 3 things that they should do besides calling you or another attorney, what they should do after they've been injured in a car accident?
No, it's a great question. And frequently people are so impacted by the shock of what's happened. Either they've been hurt or somebody in the car with them has been hurt. Maybe they've got a kid in a car seat that they're more worried about than anything else. It's hard to take a deep breath and process information and do the important things up front. But the truth is, you don't have a lawyer there with you when you've been T-boned or hit head on, or you're dealing with airbags deploying or blood or kids crying. And so the first thing to do is take a deep breath and sort of assess the situation. If there is somebody with you who is able, have them take photographs of the damage from every angle possible. If there is nobody with you and you're not able to do it yourself, ask law enforcement to do that. Most police officers have cameras in their possession. If they don't, you can give them your phone, but have them take photographs of everything. Second, if the officer at the scene should ask if you're okay. Be as descriptive as you can about your injuries right there on the spot. Don't be the hero and don't deny medical treatment. A lot of people, even people who've been seriously hurt, their first reaction is don't call an ambulance because, number one, that's inconvenient. They don't know what's going to happen to their car or their children or whoever. I have had cases where parents and children have all been put on stretchers and taken to different hospitals. That's traumatic, but that was the right decision in those circumstances. So be honest with people attending to you about what your immediate medical needs are. The third thing to do is to make sure you get all information from the driver who hit you. So name, rank, and serial number, a photo of their driver's license, a photo of their car license plate, a picture of them at the scene. Get some basic information so that there's no question who that other person is, how to find them, get a copy of their insurance information, of course. So if you can't do it, again, make sure the police officer does it all, or somebody with you who's capable does that.
Okay, that's great. I think this goes back to one of the first things we discussed is if those things, that's great. If that is what you can do, as somebody that gets injured. But if those things don't happen, it does not mean that there is not a case and that a lawyer cannot advocate for you. It's just that would be sort of like an ideal situation, but there's ideal situations in everything in the law. And it's generally the ideal situation is not what happened. So it does not matter if those things don't happen, they're still going to be able to come to you, consult with you, and possibly have you take them on as a client.
That's true. And good lawyers are very resourceful at putting together pieces of a puzzle. And I look at that every time somebody comes in. I try to immediately identify what pieces of the puzzle are missing and how can I get my hands on those pieces. And you'd be surprised. And one of the greatest mystery solvers is cameras that are available at intersections, or you will see witnesses listed in a police report, and you go track those witnesses down and you pay them a visit. And sometimes those witnesses have taken photographs that nobody would know about it if the lawyer didn't do a little bit of digging. So there's always a way to deal with a puzzle that's missing a few pieces.